how's it going, you guys? You guys know what time it is. It's time for a new video. I'm your host for this one, Landon Dallatsing. For you guys who can't say my last name, just say Landon, do not sing. So this is a brand new video for you guys. If you guys like our channel, you guys like what we do here, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 4 mil. Can we do it? Okay, so sometimes instead of our parents looking out for our best interest, they take advantage or do something so terrible that their own child is forced to sue them in court. So you know what? Let's take a look at the top 10 kids who sued their parents and they won. Starting us off, number 10 with young Olympian. Dominique Moceanu was the youngest member of the 1986 women's US gymnastics team. At the age of just 17 years old, she ran away from home and sued her parents for stealing her earnings of over $1 million. Is this real life right now? Well, she settled with them outside of court in order for her to gain her independence and financial independence from them as well. Today she's worth around $2 million and she's married to a former gymnast who became a surgeon. So you know what, I think she did pretty well for herself. And she got the money back from her parents, not sure how much, but they settled. Okay, so now we have a son who sues his mother for hacking into his Facebook account, and this makes its way into number 9. A 16-year-old boy sued his mother for harassment because he claimed that she hacked his Facebook account and posted slanderous and incriminating comments. I mean, who does this? The mother was charged with a misdemeanor, but she plans on appealing that charge. Number 8 brings us to a daughter who sued her father because, well, he grounded her. A 12-year-old girl sued her father because he didn't allow her to go on a planned school trip. Her father grounded her because she broke his rules. She went on the internet when she wasn't supposed to, she went onto adult sites that he had blocked, and she had been posting inappropriate pictures of herself onto social media. Yeah, I'd say the father was in the right to ground his daughter. Well, the judge on this case ruled in the favor of the daughter. I mean, that is insane. And now this 12-year-old girl is living with her mother, and she is no longer speaking with her father. I mean, damn, what do you do in this situation if you're this father? I kind of feel bad for him because he's trying to teach her a life lesson. A lesson that's going to turn her into a proper woman. But now, there's no relation between the two. Okay, the girl who sued her parents for posting embarrassing childhood pictures on Facebook comes into number 7. An 18-year-old girl took her parents to court and wanted to sue them for posting over 500 pictures without her permission. They posted pictures of her when she was a toddler. I mean, how freaking embarrassing. And they posted pictures all the way up until she was 11. The pictures were on her sitting on a toilet, laying around naked. The parents were ordered to remove the pictures and the daughter was financially compensated. I'm very curious to how much. Like, did they have to pay $10,000 for this mistake? Was it a $100,000 mistake? I'm not sure, so let's move on. Number 6. Number 6 takes us to the daughter who sued her parents for naming her Clamidya. Yeah, I just said it. I would have to agree. This is a terrible name, and this is a lawsuit that I'm agreeing with. Okay, probably not. She could have just changed her name. She was a victim of bullying, and now she suffers from mental health issues because of her name. Believe it or not, but this woman is suing her parents. You guys won't believe it. $4.8 million. The parents settled with her in court, and Clamidya has legally changed her name. The son who sued his parents for a bar mitzvah gift comes in to number 5. A son successfully sued his own mother for $5,000 because she promised that she would give him this money when he became a man at the age of 13 years old. Instead, the mother held on to the $5,000 and she put it into a different account and wanted to give it to him when he was older. But he was like, no, I want the money now. Well, the judge ordered his mother to pay him $5,000 immediately because he's now a man. Because it should have been given to him when he was 13 years old. Number 4 brings us to Leighton Meester. You guys probably recognize her from the role that she played on Gossip Girl. Well, you might be surprised to learn that she actually sued her mother and she won. Her mother Constance said she needed help from her daughter to pay her brother's medical bills. Leighton Meester sent her mother $7,500 a month in order to help pay for the cost. Well, she later found out that her mother was actually using the money for her own personal expenses and on cosmetic procedures. So Leighton sued her mother in 2011, and she even claimed that her mother threatened to sue her daughter for $3 million if she didn't raise the monthly allowance to $10,000. This is blackmail gone wrong. And what kind of mother is this? Macaulay Culkin makes our list, and he's appearing at number 3. When the Home Alone star was just 15 years old, he sued his parents to remove them as illegal guardians because they were in charge of a $17 million fortune. He was concerned that his parents weren't acting in his best interest and that they were spending his money without his consent, so the judge granted Macaulay Culkin independence from his parents, and the family accountant was ultimately put in charge of his finances until he turned 18 years old. Number 2 brings us to the Case of Gregory K. Back in 1992. An 11-year-old boy courageously took his biological parents to court in order to get legally separated from them. He had spent the majority of his life being homeless or bounced around, so he wanted to legally sue them for emancipation so that he can get adopted by a loving family who wanted to take him into their care. Gregory won this case and he was adopted by another family, and he changed his name to Sean. The worst foster parents ever makes its way into number 1. In 2005, a group of 11 foster kids were rescued from a terrible living conditions. I've lived in the foster system, I know how bad they can be. They were forced to sleep in cages and they were tortured on a daily basis. They were beaten with sticks, their heads were stuffed into toilets and they flushed it, and they were hosed down outside in the winter. The children eventually sued the Departments of Children Protection, and they were paid out $2 million by one Ohio county and $1.2 million by another county. This is such a sad story, and even though they did receive a bunch of money, it will never allow them to forget what they've been through. Well, there you guys have it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.